Do you have a difficult time distinguishing between the L and N sounds when speaking English? If so, then stay tuned because I'm going to show you how to do that. Hi, I'm Lori from Pronunciation Pro. In each of my videos, I give you just a snippet of information about American English pronunciation. A snippet is a small amount of something, so by keeping the information short and sweet, hopefully I'm giving you something manageable that you can practice to improve your American English communication skills. In today's video, we're talking about the difference between the tongue position for the L and the N. Many of my students struggle to clearly differentiate between these two sounds when they occur at the beginning of a word. For example, they might intend to say, "let me know," but it comes out sounding like, "net me know." The difference in tongue position for these two sounds is very slight, but it's essential to get it right because these two phonemes are very different in the way they sound, because N is nasal and L is not nasal. So let's just talk about the different tongue positions for each of these sounds. We'll start with N. For the N sound, the tip of the tongue is going to make contact with that bony ridge on the roof of the mouth. It's the same place where the tongue touches for D and T. However, as I mentioned, N is a nasal sound, meaning that the airflow is directed out of the nose instead of out of the mouth. In order to achieve that nasality, the tip of the tongue has to get very wide in order to block the air from coming out of the mouth. So instead of the tongue tip being pointed like this, it's wide like this. I'll show you now on my own mouth. This would be a pointed tongue position, and this is a wide tongue position. You need that wide coverage to keep the air from coming out your mouth because you want to direct it into your nasal cavity. The letter L has two different tongue positions. I already made a video about the dark L, which is an L that occurs after a vowel sound. So in this video, we're going to be talking about the light L, which is an L that occurs at the beginning of a word or after a consonant. For the light L, the tongue is narrower instead of being so wide. There should be space on either side of the tongue. And instead of the tongue tip being positioned on that bony ridge, it's all the way forward so that it's touching the back of the upper front teeth. This is what it looks like. Ugh. And now I'm going to show you the L and N sounds back to back so you can see the difference. I'll do the L first and then the N. Pay attention to the difference in sound as well as tongue placement. Okay, let's practice those sounds in some word pairs now, where the only difference will be the L or N sound. I encourage you to hit the pause button after I say a word pair and try to say it just like I did. Ready? Here we go. No, low. Light, night. Never, lever. Lock, knock. Need, lead. Lame, name. Niece, lease. lumber, number, noon, loon, lip, nip. All right, I think we're ready to practice those two sounds now in some sentences. Again, hit that pause button after I say each sentence and try to say it exactly like I did. Are you ready? Let's do it. I like to learn a lot of new things. As I was starting to knock, I heard the door lock. Do you know the number for the lumber company? The land they bought is next to a lake. Our neighbor has a lot of solar night lights in her yard. I need to find a new lead rope for my horse. My niece signed a new lease on her apartment. Never pull that lever or you will start the alarm. Nate has a very long last name. I have a notion to buy some more lotion for my hands. So now you know how to make a clear difference between L and N. I hope you found this practice useful. If so, please like my video and subscribe to my channel so you'll know when a new snippet is released. In the meantime, happy practicing, and I'll see you in the next video.